Hello, everybody. I'm Holly Lotus from Shameless Explorations, and I'm here today with Jillian Windsor.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. So nice to be with you today, Jillian.
Yes, you too, and everybody else that is listening and out there in internet world. Welcome, welcome.
Yes. So actually, today, um, and I have decided to do something fun, and we've decided that each week on Thursdays, we're going to come on live and play with her Ascendant Woman Wisdom card deck and just see what's real and raw and live in the moment. Yes.
Nice thick deck.
Mhm.
Yay.
Yay, I'm so excited. And we really don't have any kind of agenda. We're just here to
No,
play. And if you would like to join us on these calls, on the live calls, then you can find in on her page in Facebook, Ascendant Woman. Well, you're on it if you're seeing it. And it'll also be in my Shameless Explorations group on Facebook. Um, and if you make comments under the live video while we're on, then she'll be able to pull cards for you and see what's live for you in this moment and see what the cards have to say, what advice they can give. Is there anything else you want to share about that, Jillian?
no, I think it's play. I will be doing a three-card spread, so that'll give you an opportunity to pick one of the cards, and I'll lead you through that. So there'll be a message in there for you, and Holly and I are going to have a little play around
Mhm.
and let's see what shows up because the
Great.
magic happens when we all show up. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes. So, I just want to say what's live for me in this moment is, and maybe it'll show up in the cards, is, work hard, play hard.
Mm,
I
yes,
I have something else that I like to add in that sometimes gets completely forgotten about. It's also rest hard, rest intentionally.
you're
So,
so right on there, Holly. Definitely, definitely.
yeah, in this
Good
moment,
note.
I am in a resting space and putting some real intention into it after some difficult days of travel. So,
Yeah, through storms, right?
yeah, through
Yeah, through
storm.
ice, snow. Yeah,
Yeah, driving a
treacherous
trailer through
travel.
some treacherous roads.
Pioneer woman right over there.
And so I've made it important to, I didn't go into rest right away. I went into playing and exploring this new place that I traveled to. And now, the next few days, I have no intention to do anything except for what feels restful for my body. So I
Very
just
sweet.
want to throw that idea out there
Yeah.
um, to remember to rest and care for yourself.
I want to pick up on that, Holly. It's the timing couldn't be more perfect. The client that I was talking with yesterday, you know, if we allow ourselves, our own natural rhythm will guide us that way. So
Mm.
that's our feminine power. There's this thing that we just got to like power on through and get it done. And that is so not the feminine power way. And so my client was saying that this one day she just felt exhausted. She couldn't muster up any energy to focus on anything. And instead of doing the gonna power on through, which was has been her MO, she
Hmm.
just allowed herself to rest. And she went for a walk in nature. It was actually a beautiful day that day. And she went for a walk in nature and took a hot bath and did her tea and just listened to sweet music and wrapped herself up in, comfort.
Hmm.
And then the next day she was invigorated and raring to go. So it's like we have, and she realized that this is part of her flow. She called it, this is my flow.
Hmm.
And instead of fighting it, I'm going to go along with it. And I love what you're saying. It's like really treasuring these times and putting aside the gotta, gottas and the shoulds, because we can take the rest. We go, oh, I'm going to rest today.
Yes.
But then we got this, wah, 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 wah.
Yes.
You gotta.
I actually want to interrupt because I love that. I pulled a card before coming
Oh,
on, and it's fun that you said the goddess, and because
yeah.
the card that I pulled was, are you feeling out of control? Um, Time to pull yourself over from the gotta highway and reconnect to what has heart and meaning for you. Um,
Yeah,
what lights you up? When are you most alive?
yeah,
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 and that's
yeah,
exactly what's alive right now. Like
yeah.
I yes.
That it's such a good reminder, that gotta highway, where that comes from is we were doing some business in Detroit, and there was a siren going off, a police car going off behind me. And I thought, oh my God, what have I done? So I pulled myself over, and they just carried on going. But it was like, oh, this is a really good metaphor. Sometimes the
Hmm.
siren is going off, and it is for you to
Yeah.
pull yourself over and to reconnect
Yes.
at that core
Because what
level.
happens when we hear the sirens, we immediately reconnect. Like from wherever we are, we come
Yeah,
back and we're like,
yeah.
what's
Oh,
actually happening
wait,
right
wait.
now? What?
Attention, like,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's beautiful. And I think at this time in the world, where we've been, oh, just what with one thing and another, the global pandemic has really been an onslaught. Never mind everything else that's going on in the world and in this country,
Hmm.
but there's been this onslaught of fear and confusion and trying to make our lives move forward, and it can feel like we're just wading through mud. And
Hmm.
here we are going into Valentine's Day, and that too can put a lot of stress on people, because they're separated from their loved ones, and maybe feeling isolated and alone. And
Hmm.
this is a time, oh, it just, touches my heart deeply that we get to reconnect with us. And
Yeah.
sometimes that can be scary. And sometimes it's the most, well, always when we do that, we have, we connect to something that actually will allow us to love even more. And
Hmm.
it is about loving ourselves first, because it ain't going to live out there. It's
Yeah,
got to
the word
start
that
here.
the word that's coming to me is nourishing. When we put
Yes.
some love into ourselves, it feels so nourishing. And once we're fed, we can feel full and feed others, right? And be with
Yes.
others
Yes.
such a deeper way.
Yes. It's
Hmm.
like my client again, she really didn't have anything for anybody, and she needed to nourish herself on these different levels.
Yeah.
And then she was able to give to her business again, because she's on this incredible journey with her business. So,
Wow.
yes, yes. So, anything else you want to say about that? I like to just tell people a little bit about myself and
Mhm.
why ascendant moments. And so I'm the creator of this Ascendant Woman Wisdom deck. And this was an outcropping of my signature program, the Ascendant Woman Leadership Program, which is the revealing the code of feminine power. And I'm all about women in business, in professional women, any woman really coming home to themselves, really starting to discover their own sense of belonging, their own place, whatever they're doing in their careers, in their lives, in their families. We have identity shifts,
Mm.
things happen, we lose our jobs and all of that. So this revealing the code of feminine power, the ascendant woman, we get to be leaders in our own lives, but we have to learn that because we've been pulled away from that so often. And so that's my signature program. And this card deck is like having is like having your own wise self in your back pocket. Like you have an innate access point
Hmm.
that when you pull yourself over and you let go of the jibber jabber and you connect to what's important, there's you're a fountain of self wisdom and
Hmm.
guidance. And so this card deck is a reminder for that. Like you just read, it's
Yeah.
like it puts a little kind of ding, like bing on the topic. And then bringing forward ascendant moments, well, that's an outcropping, that's sort of a connection from right the way down. So this is an opportunity to just be in, take time to really check in, and are you on an ascendant path or descending path?
Mm.
One way or the other, we're somewhere.
Or somewhere.
And is this where you want to be? And if not, then let's all course correct.
Hmm.
Let's all reconnect. So that's what
So
I'm excited about.
yeah, with the cards, when it's kind of like the cards are a contribution in the way that if
Mm-hmm.
you want to always check in and have a
Mm-hmm.
cue for check-in, the cards
Mm-hmm.
come in super handy because you just
Yes.
take them out, pull one, and then you have this reflective moment to like, this is
Yes.
okay, is where am I at in this?
Yes.
How does this land
Yes.
at the moment?
Yes. 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 And another client I was talking with yesterday, she uses the cards a lot. And she says, sometimes I just don't like what it says. She says, but I know that it's telling me what it is I need to hear. So
Hmm.
I just put that out there because some of it is a little spicy.
It is spicy, and isn't that's sometimes so hard to get that spicy cue that you need, that
Yeah.
honesty or the truth that's in front
Yeah.
of you that you're not willing to look at.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So this is what the ascendant moments are here for, is a come into the sacred space of exploration. Let the rest of the day drop away for a moment. We're going
Yeah,
to keep them to about 20 minutes, so it's easy drop in, and and yes, and just really just be excited about the journey, and let's see what happens because we're all on it together.
perfect. Thank you. I'm excited for what we have coming up. And
Yeah.
those of you who want to join us from wherever you're joining from, um, remember that if you want to participate in having a card pulled or
Mm,
your own reading, then just put a comment in the
yes.
below the live videos. And even later on, if you comment on one video, maybe we could save it for the next week and you can
Yeah.
get that reading the next week. Um, but Jillian, would you like to do your three card spread today?
Shall we do that? Yes. So let me give them a good little shuffle and say again what Holly, you said it so beautifully earlier about, I'll put it down here so it's not so noisy, um, like this time of self care, self love. How did you say it?
Oh, I was saying for me, it's I'm in this moment of remembering like work hard, play hard,
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
intentionally, rest
yeah.
hard.
I think that's a beautiful context.
Mhm.
And for everybody else, um, just think about what it is for you because the cards will speak to you as well.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm pretty sure that at some level it has something to do with, say it again, Holly.
Work hard, play hard, and rest hard. So
Yes, I'm pretty
giving
sure.
yourself that self-love
Yes,
in the rest.
yes. So I'm pretty sure whatever it is that you're dealing with, that this is a good, there's probably a good backdrop to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, give them a jolly good shuffle. And I'm going to, so lay them out 1 to 3. And I like to work from my left. So the left hand card is the first card I pulled. So that's 1. Then the middle is 2. And then the right hand card is 3. So they're the numbers. So think of a number. I've got mine. And I'll start. So somebody somewhere is going to pick 1. What did you pick, Holly?
3.
You, so did I. That's good. All right. So here's number 1. I've got to put my glasses on. All right. So here we go, lovely people. This is for everybody who picked card number 1. Dear one, they always start with dear one. Are you stuck between a rock and a hard place? Are you perpetually weighing pros and cons and the either or of your situation? No choice there, dear heart. It's time to create 3 or more options to select from. Now you're back in the land of choice. The power is all yours again. You know that place that we can get locked into? It's like, oh, if I do this, then I'm going to be, and if I do that, what's going to happen? And
Yeah.
we just shuttle back and forth and we create confusion. Well,
Yes.
that's because there's always other options. And I make a big distinction between options and choices.
Mm-hmm.
Options are you can have tomatoes, you can have apples, you can have cucumbers, they're all options. But it's when you actually reach for the tomato or the apple or the cucumber, that's when you've made your choice.
Mm.
That's when the commitment has walked in. That's when you've stepped across the line and say, okay, I'm going to do this. But you need to have variety. You can't do this. Deciding is the root word, the side part is the root to anything that has to do with death.
Mm.
Homicide, pesticide, suicide, decide. So, and any of the sides, it means that there is some kind of death. That's why it makes it so hard for us to pick one or the other, because like something's going to die. I'm going to lose something here. But when you expand it out
Mm-hmm.
into 3 or more options, now it's like, okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
So play with that. If you're struggling with either or, play with that. What are some 5 other options that could happen? Make
And
up silly stuff, doesn't
a
matter.
question I like to ask to get to more options is, um, what's possible here that I haven't
Mm-hmm,
considered?
mm-hmm,
And just see what shows
mm-hmm,
up.
mm-hmm. Yes. And the other one is, what if?
Mm-hmm. What if?
What if? What if I did this? What if I did that? What about this? What about that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So let's go to number 2.
Okay.
Everybody that wants a number 2. No, that didn't sound right, did it? That's horrible. It's a bit of an English thing there. Anyway, so this one is, dear one, it's time to stare impossibility in the face and play chicken with it. Why, I hear you ask. Did I hear you ask that? I'm sure I did. Because there's always possibility and another way. This is interesting. It kind of carries on with the other card.
It does. Mm-hmm. Similar.
Wait. It is, yeah. Wait. There are millions of other ways and solutions. Look with openness and curiosity and get creative. That's the way of the ascendant woman.
Mm.
So it does, it ties into that.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and now number three. Here we go, Holly.
Excited. This is the one I picked. I wonder how
Yes,
it
I
ties
picked
into
this
all the
one
choices that I
too.
get to make.
Yes. Ah, dear one, are you paying attention to your intuition? It will communicate with you in words, pictures, body sensations, and even tastes and smells. Slow down. Take several deep breaths and dial into where those inner nudges want to guide you.
Mm,
Test drive your intuition each day by following your hunches. Using intuition is an ascendant woman's secret sauce.
yes. That's so good.
What
So,
does that speak to for you, Holly?
well, what I'm seeing the thread is like there's options and choices, and then there's always more possibilities, and then
Mm,
we get to follow our intuition with all of it. So
yes,
this really nice thread going through these three.
yes,
And for
yes.
me personally, um, I just had an opportunity to really lean into my intuition. Um, I had a back injury, you
Oh,
know,
yes,
I had the back
yes.
injury in September. And I have been adamant that I'm not having surgery for
Mm.
years. My first injury was back in 2008 when I had a motorcycle accident,
Oh,
and I've been refusing it and studying everything I could about how to heal the body naturally. Um, and I went to the surgeon's appointment just to hear what he had to say
yeah.
about my body. And I always go open-minded, but also in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm never getting a surgery. As he's talking about the options available, it felt so light to,
Wow.
to lean into having a surgery. So it was going against everything in my head I wanted to believe
Yes,
because my
yes,
body lightened up. The word, like it, I just saw so many possibilities as I hear him describing the
yes,
options available to me.
yes,
And it's not like this surgery or this surgery. It's not like you have to have this surgery. I said, I don't want my discs fused. And
mm,
like, okay, well, thank you. And let's talk about all the things, and then I'll tell you all of your options. I'm like, oh, okay.
beautiful.
And then so as I'm listening to him speak and feeling him as my doctor, um, uh, my body just was so excited about having surgery. And so in my head, I'm like, no, I know all the ways to heal without that. I can do this. But
Yes,
if I'm really listening to my body and my intuition,
yes,
having the surgery feels light. And that's what's actually asking to be looked at right now as a choice. So it's not just deciding that we know this is the right choice. It's also being open and feeling in all of the
right.
different bodies what would be the greatest option in
Yeah,
this. So
beautiful,
that's how that all ties in for me. It's very
beautiful,
interesting that it's against
beautiful.
everything that my mind wants to tell me. But if I'm
Yeah.
leaning in, there's something else there.
I, that's such a beautiful expression of going from either or.
Hmm.
Either I have surgery or I don't.
Yeah. Hmm.
And, and I think the value in you doing all your work that you've been doing with your body and
Yeah.
in connection with your body has actually tuned you in so beautifully to listening so that when you started to hear these other options, you
Hmm.
recognize the movement in your own body.
Yes. Hmm.
Oh, and that is exquisite. That is, it just, that is beautiful. That, and it is about slowing down,
Hmm.
but you're so tuned into your body now because of the work you've done.
Yeah.
You know, take several deep breaths and dial into where those inner nudges want to guide you. You were listening.
Yeah. I listened and I still
You
tried to fight
listened.
myself
Yeah.
while I was listening.
Oh, we are funny things, aren't we?
I know. So I'm just want to share that story
Yeah, it's
and
beautiful,
that
Holly.
um it really it never looks like you think it's gonna look. The things that show up.
Oh, that's beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Hmm.
So I think this we can sort of bring this to a closure for now, but
Yeah.
there is more. And I want to invite, and this is for you too, Holly, to put it forward that if anybody wants to get in touch with us, to contact me, and we'll put it in the thing, is to contact me through rising at theascendantwoman.com.
Mm.
And I'm happy to have a conversation with you. We could do a little reading, you know. I'm happy to do that. But email
Beautiful.
me first.
Yes. So thanks everybody for joining us. I'm Holly Lotus with Shameless Explorations, and you'll see me here in this page every week with Jillian until it's not
Yeah.
fun anymore for us. We're
That's
playing, we're
right.
being in our feminine flow with all of it.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yes.
see how it
Yeah.
shows up. And you can also go over and join the Shameless Explorations group where I interview lots of coaches about what they're offering in the world and just to give information. Um, and what I'd like you to invite you to do before we hop off is if this speaks to you, these
Mm.
videos, and what you saw today, the cards that were pulled, if they speak to you, please just comment and let Jillian know
Yes.
how they're landing and what it means to you when you hear
Yeah.
them, because we're going to hear the same card, all of us, and it's going to show up something different. We have all of our own experiences going on. It may be triggering, it may make you happy, it may be like, oh, I didn't even think of it that way. So just let us know what shows up for you and share where you are. And let us know
Yes.
if you want something specific. That would be fun to play with too.
Yes, please give us some suggestions, ideas of what you would like us to bring forward too. That'd be cool.
Great.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Holly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Jillian. Thanks for coming on and playing. And thanks everybody who joins whenever you join. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.